Greetings to my team of 144, all Starseed Lightworkers and Wayshowers. It is 530-2019, May 30th, 2019. 2 more days of this glorious month of May, and then we head into the powerful month of June. Many synchronicities coming up about 6-4, 64, the code is 64. June 4th, a major portal opening up, letting in more light, letting in more rainbow waves. I just noticed I started recording in Audacity, and the project rate, the hertz of the frequency of this recording is 44,100, the 144 backwards. Just more and more synchronicities every day. Yesterday, while I was doing my meditative practices, I felt this opening in the throat, in the esophagus, or I don't know what they call that, the larynx, the lower part of the throat, the voice box. It felt almost as if a needle was puncturing through it. It was like the throat chakra opening, and I coughed for a few minutes, and it felt like something was tearing open, something was expanding, and then I was going into tones that was like, it's like a whale sounds or something. The whale nation was coming through, the guardians of the seas, the guardians of the waters, the feminine waters that are coming in, the divine feminine fire and the waters, along with the divine masculine coming in, rising up, rising up, rising up. Now this is a time for great, to rest if you feel the need to. Get out to nature as much as you can. Yesterday morning there was like a white mist. This morning we have a light mist outside. We've been getting lots and lots of rain here in Ohio. We're supposed to be getting more in the next couple days. I know there's flooding throughout the whole country of the U.S. Over 400 rivers are flooding. We had some flooding in our river called the Rocky River. Many changes coming into the field. Yesterday, as I was walking through the woods on a trail to go visit my divine baby swan again, there's only a few week window where they're real tiny and fuzzy, so I'm trying to spend as much time with them. And I always, when there's a unique experience like this, it may be once in a lifetime event, so I'll put more time into connecting, spending more time with these beings. But as I was walking through the woods, there's a trail that leads to this sacred marsh, the sacred swamp I call it, where much life lives and thrives. There's many different winged nations that live there and spend time there. Amongst the turtle nation also, and the frogs and many other life forms, snakes and insects, lots of insects, dragonflies, a lot of lilies, a lot of flowers. Purple flowers are blooming, the irises I think they are. I was also spent some time yesterday with the damselfly nation. The damselfly, if you don't know, it's like a dragonfly, but their wings are more like a butterfly. They kind of flutter around slowly like a butterfly. They don't cruise around at high speeds like the dragonflies. But this one I spent about 20 minutes. I probably took 100 pictures of this beautiful little creature, and it was like a lime green. Its body, eyes, abdomen were like or not the abdomen, but the torso is this vibrant lime green. It had a black tail with a like baby blue tip. It was an awesome little creature. If I had more time, I'd be able to edit the photos, which I plan on doing in the future to put more in these videos for you to experience some of these things. But as I was hiking through the woods, there was these sweet smells like nectar coming from the woods. And there was a lot of moisture, a lot of moss, a lot of green, and different wildflowers coming up. The whites and the blues and the purples and the pinks. Just like the magnificent sunset last night, we had another beautiful sunset with the vibrant pastel colors of the pinks and the violets and the blues and the purples. And there looked like many ships that were cloaked as cloud ships. There looked like one that looked like a massive mothership, which you could feel the energy in the air. It was just very intense as these waves are coming in, lifting us higher and higher up the mountain to the top of the mountain of bliss. Last night around 12:12, just after midnight, as I went into a deep state. I actually went so deep I had to record this in the morning. Usually, a lot of times I do it at night, but the energies just pulled me into the void so deeply that I had a tough time even getting out to go to bed. But on the couch, I laid there and went into the total still state. And as I felt myself going deeper and deeper into the void, my energy body was shifting to a whole different timeline, to a whole different frequency. I could feel the energy, feel the shift. I could see it with my astral body, my etheric body, and my mother's higher self stepped in to hold my frequency in this realm. I'm not sure why. She's still in this realm, but for some reason, on mission, I'm sure it was from one of our spirit team, probably my grandfather, her father, stepped in to keep the energies in a certain timeline, a certain frequency. You are in good hands. You are in good hands. And the teachings, the transmissions are out there in the field. Ultimately, go within, find that still white magnetic light at the center of your being, to live from your heart, to live your path with heart, to transmit and manifest your mission, your purpose in the shift to the new earth. We are on the new earth, but we haven't fully manifested yet. We are all learning how to be real human beings as we transition from Homo sapien to Homo luminous. So today I have a couple transmissions. That a real quick update from Aluna Ash, and then a big update here from Michael Love. So bear with me for a second here. Okay. So many things are coming through the field. So many things are manifesting. I could talk for an hour a day about the experiences I'm having, but everything's becoming so spatial that it's hard to hold a linear pattern to be coherent and consistent. So I may jump around a lot as these energies come in and the field comes in into the energy field of this avatar, of this mind. But I'll do the best I can, and we're all doing our best. One thing I wanted to mention, see, something else just popped in. You know, you have these flows of thought patterns that are coming in, and they may get interrupted by other timelines, because many timelines are merging right now into this one timeline, into this, what I started calling the Omega point, which is kind of like the end of a cycle, the end, what they call the end times, but it's the end of the prison of being trapped in linear time, of being trapped in these cycles of being, you know, the recycle system, the reincarnation system, the archonic system, whatever name you want to call to this holding pattern, or I'm trying to think of the word, this routine, I will call it. You know, Don Juan would teach Carlos, you know, to free yourself and to build energy that it takes for total awareness and total freedom. You have to break routines, not being so trapped in the tonal, which is the known, which is the mundane. And there's nothing wrong with the known or the mundane. It's not a negative or bad thing. It's just sometimes it becomes a prison if that's all you hold on to. Because as Lightworkers and Starseeds, we're navigating the unknown. What's happening now in this field, in this matrix, has never happened in the past, even though these cycles have been flowing. 2012 opened a portal with the help of the celestial nations, the star nations, the creator source, mother, father, God, our teams of the angelic realms, and our star brothers and sisters. Because we've fully lived out the story, we've lived out the system, we've lived out the programming, we've done a job to project our energies into the field. We project the stories. We've lived out the stories on infinite timelines, and we've come to the realization of the illusion of Maya. And then as we awaken individually and as we ascend, we affect the collective, because there is an individual consciousness and then there's a collective consciousness. And now that we have evolved and transitioned into unity consciousness, where we know beyond a shadow of a doubt, beyond all thoughts, that we are one consciousness experiencing individual realities and individual stories, but we are one in source and truth and love. So this update today is from Aluna Ash. Let me real quick see if I coherently put out the message. So I jump to a whole new timeline there again. Alright, maybe next time. Oh yeah. So from Aluna Ash, the wave is on the way. This is from yesterday on the 29th. That the wave should fully hit around the 30th, 31st, just as we begin the 12th moon cycle, which is all about a deeper internal understanding. Dream state can be more active and vivid. Clairaudience and clairvoyance usually is heightened during these waves. Make sure you ground yourself when needed. Messages can come through dream state more easily for some during these waves as well. So I know most of you are going to be feeling these energy waves. So if you can, get the rest you need. Drink plenty of water. Clear, clean spring water if you can. Ground into the earth. Bare feet on the ground, into the grass, into the soils, into the dirt, into the body of Gaia. And there we go again. 73, 37 coming through. Big time now. Yesterday it was 73 degrees. Someone sent me an email about the 73, 37. The update today from Michael Love and the Pleiadians, the event, Operation Freedom Earth, Pleiadian Light Forces, transmission, 5292019, channeled by Michael Love, begin transmission. Great Ones, the Earth Alliance is reporting that a few Earth days ago, solar observatories around the globe detected, filmed, and photographed the largest influx of light ships coming into the solar system in modern human history. This data is locked away from public eyes to avoid panic for those who are unconscious, and the data is only leaked out to key Earth Alliance members via the A cosmic level top secret security clearance. Coded transmissions from one of these huge light ships shows the fleet originated from the fifth dimensional Pleiades. The data also shows the size of this magnificent fleet to be numbered near 30,000. These plasma ships are massive in size, very advanced, and have millions of beings on board each day. Or each one. So there's millions of beings aboard each of these plasma ships. 12 of these plasma craft are galactic security ships, and each one has close to 300,000 Delta security forces on board each ship. These ships are here for the purpose of shielding and blocking the last major negative energy, multi-dimensional wormhole that is funneling Draco, that's D-R-A-C-O, energy directly to Earth from the Rigel, that's R-I-G-E-L, star system. These antimatter wormholes were created when several etheric and plasma nuclear explosions were detonated above key Earth energy grid points. Chaotic dense 3D matrix energy has been flowing through the artificial Stargate for years, and star nations are now confirming that this portal is being closed for good as we speak. Pleiadian Delta security forces have been using advanced monatomic Andara crystal energy to fully close all negative stargates leading to Earth and to transmute the negative energy of all controlling dark forces that have ruled this planet for eons. Delta security forces are in the process now of depleting the energy of any remaining negative beings and surface cabal who have been controlling and harming the beings of Earth for the last 350,000 years. As of May 2019, these beings are now threatened with complete extinction forever, and their last-ditch effort to terraform Earth and transhumanize the population using 5G negative energy fields, nanobots, and quantum computers has been thwarted, according to Pleiadian military commanders. 2 previous attempts to trigger the event using Andara technology and plasma bombs to close negative artificial energy portals had to be halted for the sake of all life on Earth. Both of these 2 past timelines have been collapsed by Pleiadian light forces into the new Earth Gamma timeline. Great Ones, now we are in the Gamma timeline, which is a slow and sure way to lead the planet towards full liberation without destroying the ecosystem and the surface population in the process. Benevolent light forces that are surrounding the Earth at this very moment have requested that we, the starseeds on the ground, now provide the required support needed to fully liberate planet Earth by Independence Day, July 4th, 2019. An epoch in human evolution is taking place right now, dear ones, where a move to personal sovereignty is starting to take place on a massive collective level. The same Andara technology that star forces are using to clear cosmic negative energy has been made available to the starseeds of Earth. Many beings of Earth are experiencing benefits of Andara crystal technology and manifesting their 5D heaven on Earth by receiving great healing, and now we can assist the higher beings using their same technology to help free the planet as we move forward with Operation Freedom Earth. Delta forces relayed a special sacred geometry seal to the Earth Alliance that is in conjunction with the 4 monoatomic Andara crystals, creates an impenetrable etheric energy force field. This angelic seal and the 5D Andara crystals also transmute low vibrational energy near your auric field at once. This Pleiadian protection and the etheric transmutation grid can be found on our website, which is, let's see, 5dearthproject.com. Project Freedom Earth is about personal sovereignty for every light being stationed on the planet. Sovereignty is about realizing who and what you truly are and start being this. It means that you are no less than what you are calling God, and when you start to be this, you no longer depend on anyone or anything but yourself. The wing makers call this the sovereign integral, and it is the greatest evolutionary leap that mankind has ever known. At this stage, the light beings of Earth become true galactic citizens and begin to govern themselves and live as such. At this point in one's evolution, you begin to be the highest and grandest version of yourself that you can conceive of, and you begin to live out of your heart completely. As sovereign beings, you do not require authority figures, gods, leaders, and they live as such. The Lemurians, the Atlanteans, and the Pleiadians have all taught us time and time again that their secret higher dimensional power comes from Andara crystal technology. Why do we promote Andaras? From our own personal testimony and from the testimony of thousands of light beings will confirm that Andaras work. They are literally magic, and the only way to know is to work with them personally. Andaras are causing rapid light body formation. Starseed stationed all across the Earth are beginning to report the first documented physical signs of the appearance of their 5D light bodies. Operation Freedom Earth has commenced their ones. The Earth Alliance is now disclosing that a historical cosmic event is about to take place on planet Earth around July 4th, 2019. That'll be 7-4, the 74th, or not the 74th, but the 74, which is the step beyond the 73, which symbolizes heaven. So in this process of sovereignty, and this is a side note from myself, because this energy is coming in very strong now, and it's something else I want to talk about, because on the 6-4, June 4 to 7-4, July 4, in that month's time, we will shift and evolve beyond the last, say, 2,000 years of evolving consciousness. And this is a consciousness, a non-physical thing. It doesn't mean that you're going to explode into a ball of light. What it means is that we are fully going to embody our higher self into this realm, our heavenly self, the 73, which on the 7-4, the 74 of 2019, which will be a 12, the full 12-strand DNA crystalline structure will be encoded into our DNA. So the 74th is going beyond the heavens and the earth, into the great mystery, into the great beyond, fully grounding into the 3D to bring heaven to earth. So we are on mission, and we cannot fail. Love has won. Continuing the transmission, a few Earth days ago, Pleiadian Delta security forces in charge of protecting the new Earth energy grid were given a green light go to initiate Operation Freedom Earth. Yes, Angel. Would you like to speak? As he walks away. Operation Freedom Earth is the final mission regarding humanity's ascension and is the grandest Pleiadian mission to date. This incredible operation involves the complete liberation of planet Earth. Billions of benevolent celestial forces from every corner of this galaxy have descended into Earth's solar system and are coordinating Operation Freedom Earth from the sky to the ground, which again, this is my note, from heaven to earth. When we say the sky nation, we mean the heavens. When we say ground, we mean Gaia, the grid of Earth, the Earth Mother. This final Earth Freedom mission will come to a grand climax on July 4th, 2019. Pleiadian Delta Force commanders have said that this operation involves a massive takedown of the ancient, artificial, and harmful Earth control grid. This old, low-vibrational, energetic control grid is in the process of being completely disassembled, and a powerful crystalline energetic protection grid is being put in place around planet Earth now to deflect and neutralize all negative 3D energies coming from the surface. Light forces have also relayed the following urgent message to the inhabitants of planet Earth. Great ones, Earth has reached a critical apex in its evolution and in its very survival. Things absolutely cannot and will not continue as they have with careless care, the planet being handled by a handful of remaining negative beings. International Earth scientists and biosphere experts have issued a serious warning to all that human society is now under urgent threat from a complete loss of Earth's natural life. Please become conscious of the fact that over 1 million species of living beings on the surface of the planet Earth and the entire ecosystem of Earth is facing a complete and imminent extinction. What's more concerning is the entire human population of Earth depends on the other species for its own survival. Benevolent beings have now stepped in and have decreed that a plan is in place to stop and reverse this dire situation. We are here to bring solutions and positive news for the hope of a glorious new epoch on Earth, on planet Earth. The grand event will now be fully triggered, and a blinding light that the Earth has never seen is coming just over the horizon. Now, how to work with an Endara crystal if you are called to do this work? Simply come into close contact with an Endara, hold it, meditate with it, gaze upon it, and send your highest intention into it. Endara will greatly amplify your desire and manifest them quickly and directly to you from a higher dimensional plane. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians. A recommended source for Endara crystals is 5dearthproject.com. New-Earth-Endara-crystals. Special credit and acknowledgement to the Earth Alliance, the Great White Brotherhood, the White Dragon Society, the Pleiadian codename Cobra, the Guardians of Earth, and the Sphere Being Alliance, David Wilcock, Corey Good, and the ESETI Ranch. And that was from Michael Love. So I wanted to thank all of you for joining today, joining me in this journey, in this adventure, in this mission of the great event, the great shift into the new Earth, the golden age, beyond all ages, the eternal bliss consciousness. So if you feel the call, you can work with the Endara crystals, although in my practice, you do not need any external sources. I just want to let you know if you don't have crystals or magic wands or whatever you're using to, people are using to help them with these energies. I want you to know everything you truly need is within yourself. Within you is that 0 point energy, the infinite light, the infinite life is the center of your being, what we call the still white magnetic light of Creator Source is the center of your being, is your pure awareness, is your pure essence, your presence, your love, your truth, your beauty. And that's all you really need. And as you go, the kingdom of heaven is within yourself. Now you can use many tools if you feel the calling or if you feel the need. That's why we use tools such as essential oils, incense, the frankincenses, the pine, the cedars, the sandalwoods, the myrrhs, on and on, the incenses, the crystals, the rock nation, the mineral nations, the emeralds, the Moldavites, the Andara crystals. These are all tools that help us ground into the void, into the still source. They help us to heal, to manifest. There's many purposes of these tools, but ultimately the only tool you need is your true self, your highest self, which is within you, within your essence, within your mind, within your body. Okay, here he goes. Yes, sir? Kitty transmit? Yes, we love you. Angel of the light. Kitty transmissions. We can use the animal nation, not use, but work with the animal kingdom. Our friends of the fur nation, the furry nation, the Lyran nation, help us ground, help us heal. The energy of the whatever animal kingdom you're working with, the cats, the dogs, the snakes, whatever it is. People resonate with different creatures, with different animals, and they come into our life for a very high purpose, for a reason, because they are living the truth. They're living from their hearts, from pure awareness, and that's why we can connect with the divine through the animal nations, because they don't have the filters and the belief systems and the programming of the false matrix, of the deceptions, of the lies, of the deceit. They are living in that presence, in that pure awareness, and they transmit beautiful healing energies into this realm, and they are true gifts from divine source, from Mother, Father, God, from the great mystery. And we are grateful for every being, every entity that comes into our life that resonates with us, that protects us, that heals us. And we are sovereign beings living from our heart center. All beings in this realm are connected through that still white magnetic light, that still light at the center, which is everywhere, within everything and surrounding everything. There is no separation. The separation is seemingly with the senses and is part of the deception of the false self, or what we call the false matrix, the illusion, Maya, the simulation. There are many names for the false, for the negative. So I'd like to thank everyone also who are joining us on mission for the Ecuador Healing Retreat Center. One of our brothers of light, a divine masculine brother. I don't like to give out names at this time, only to keep, to protect our team and to protect those on mission. But he contacted me, and he is planning on visiting Ecuador very soon. We have we are building up connections there, and he's going to travel around and learn the land, meet the people, can make many connections, bring the light from the north to the light to the south. The eagle is flying with the condor, so many people are going to basically be connecting, traveling, visiting these sacred sites. Ecuador is the hub of the paranormal, of the sacred of South America. It's the foothills of the Andes, the base of the spine of the Kundalini of Gaia. And that Kundalini is rising with this ascension, as our Kundalini is rising, but we're balancing the fires with the divine feminine waters. Everything is coming into balance so that we can live fully in peace and harmony, peace in every heart, peace in every being, peace in every mind. I know for many, these are chaotic times. We are in the end of a chaotic node through a great shift. Just know that very soon, all the chaos will form into a higher resonance. These event waves, these event energies are building to this culmination of the great shift, of the dissipation of the illusion of the old false matrix, the old false self that has been in control for thousands of years. That control is ending. The quarantine is lifting. The veil is lifting. The separation programming is coming to an end. So now we can then free ourselves from all conflict, all disharmony, all fear, and all worry. And we can manifest love fully into this realm. So thank you all for sharing your stories. Please leave a comment about what you're going through. I'm trying to respond as best as I can to all the comments, messages, emails. But I only have so much time in the day to do my works, practices, and to keep this channel up and running. So thank everyone for joining me. Thank you all for joining our CBD oil team for raising funds for this Ecuador mission. We're up to 199, which is also symbolic. The 199. You can join us on cbdpeaceoil.com. I'll put a link in the description below if you can take a look, and if it resonates with you, you can join our team to earn extra income yourself, to build an online business, and to help us to create the first, from our team, the first healing retreat sustainable community in what's looking like maybe Vilcabamba, Ecuador, in the foothills of the Andes. So thank you, each and every one of you, for joining me here today. Thank you for your mission. Thank you for your love, light, and truth. Be in the love and the light and the peace of the one true source. I love you all. Namaste.